Hey friends, it's your favorite magician here, Randy Shine. And today, we're gonna do some magic. I like to start off with a quick warm-up exercise utilizing these two fingers. I'm gonna tap my fingers 3 times and count in Japanese. And something's gonna appear on this finger right here. Are you ready? Come a little bit closer. Each, ni, san. Yes, here we go, a little thimble on my fingertip. Now, friends, it only takes 1, 2, 3 seconds for that thimble to completely vanish from my hand and appear underneath my arm. It takes 2 seconds for this thimble to travel from this side of my body and come out of this side of my body. 2 seconds to go from this side of my body and come out of this side of my body. 1 second to go from here to there. And if you missed that, I can send it back. But here's the last part of this warm-up exercise. I'm going to toss this thimble in the air, and it's going to land right here on this fingertip right here. Drum roll, please. Give me a little drum roll. 3, 2, 1. I didn't miss. I just had to wait to catch the rest of these. There we go, my friends. Give yourself a big round of applause. Give me a big round of applause. Good. So, I've been doing magic for a very long time. And I read the history of magic. And I learned about the interesting story about the oldest trick in magic. It's called the cups and balls. This trick was performed over thousands of years ago in Egypt by a magician named Didi. Now, Didi was this great magician who performed for the Pharaoh of Egypt at the time. The trick that I'm about to perform for you is that trick, the cups and balls. However, I updated it a little bit. See, originally it was performed with 3 cups and 3 balls. Today, I'm only going to use 1 ball and 1 cup to perform this trick. And this trick is quite simple. All you have to do is keep your eye on the ball. If I place the ball in my hand and everyone just give it a little blow, blow, it completely vanishes and it appears underneath the cup right here. We'll do this again just in case you missed it this time. That same ball, you place it in the hand, and this time instead of blow, you snap and it completely vanishes. Yes, you got it right. It's underneath the cup. We're going to do this a little differently, my friends. Instead of placing the ball in my hand, we're going to place the ball right there underneath the cup. One more time, just in case you missed it. Keep one eye on the ball, one eye on the cup, one eye on the cup, one eye on the ball. I'll do this slowly. I'm not going to place it in my hand. I'm not going to place it in my mouth. I'm going to place it in my pocket. Don't blink, or else you missed it. Go back underneath the cup. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You're probably thinking I'm using 2 balls for this trick. And if you are thinking that, you're absolutely right. For this trick, I use 2 balls. I use this small red ball and this big green ball right here. That is the oldest trick in magic, the cups and balls, friends. So now it's time for the warm-up exercise for you who are watching. So I want everyone to hold out your arms like this, hold out your arms like this, wiggle your arms, your fingers, wiggle your arms and fingers. Good. Turn them out, palm out, like this, like you're opening an elevator. Now cross, lock, deep breath, let it out, and bring it in. Good job. Now shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Now I have a question for some of you, and that is this. What is a magician's favorite animal? What is a magician's favorite animal? If you said rabbit, you're correct. Magicians love rabbits. Actually, I have my rabbit downstairs. He's taking a little break, eating some carrots, eating some lettuce. He's worked hard. He needs a little break. Another question, friends. What is a magic word that a magician used to make amazing things happen? Did you say have a banana? I don't like bananas. Bananas, no. Oh, you said abracadabra. That's right. Abracadabra is the most powerful word that a magician can say to make amazing things happen. Got one last question. What does a magician wear on his head? A hat. Yes. Now, I don't have my magic hat. It's with the rabbit. The rabbit's in the hat. But I have something else as a substitute. I drew a hat, a magic hat, right here on this piece of paper. Now, here's the thing about this magic hat right here. It's not like any other magic hat because this is just a drawing. So it's not real. I can't put it in my head. However, I can do some magical things with this magic hat. And you're going to help me out, friends. First, we'll roll the magic hat up into a little tube. Now, I need everyone to hold your hands up. Hold your hands up like this. And just rub your shirt. What you're going to do is going to get some of that the colors off of your shirt. Right on your hands. Hold it up here. Hold it up high. And on the count of 3, you're going to toss the colors to me. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Now, all those colors that you just tossed to me, we're just going to sprinkle right into the magic hat that was drawn on this piece of paper. And say the magic words. Abracadabra. And all those colors that you just threw to me turns into a rainbow. We have yellow, we have red, we have purple, we have green, we have blue, we have orange. Look, all these colors of the rainbow you just produced out of this magic hat. And ladies and gentlemen, give yourself a big round of applause. Thank you. The magic rainbow, friends. So, every magician does card tricks. And I love card tricks myself. There's thousands of card tricks. So, I decided today I'm going to show you my favorite card trick. Now, actually, it doesn't use an entire deck of cards. This card trick uses one card right here. Now, what makes this card a little unique is that it has 4 holes here in the corner. As you can see, the 4 holes. And we're going to do a magic trick with one card and 4 holes. Simply just rubbing my fingers together. That creates friction. Everyone say friction. Friction creates heat. Everyone say heat. Heat creates energy. Everyone says energy. I take that energy right here at my fingertips on my thumb and my index finger. We're going to take this first hole and we're going to slide it completely off the card. And we're going to move it right here to the top. That's one. Let's see if we can do this again. But this time, instead of I'm rubbing my fingers, I want you to hold out your fingers and just touch mine. You got a little bit of your energy. Let's see if we can do that with this hole right here. I slide that hole off, friends. And we're going to take that hole and we're going to put it next to the other hole up top. That's 3 holes that are on top now. We have one more hole left, this hole right here. I want you to touch my finger again. Let's see if I can do it with my left hand. And I'm going to toss it right there. There we go. There we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. Now, let's see if we can make the holes go back. On the count of 3, I want you to clap your hands, and let's see if we can make the holes go back where they started. 1, 2, 3. Clap. There you go, friends. Give yourself a big round of applause. So now, it's time for the Magic University. Now you're probably asking, what is the Magic University? Well, the Magic University is where I teach you how to do a magic trick. Simple. You can do this trick with 2 objects. All you need is a coin. I have a $50 here, but you could use a penny, nickel, or quarter. It doesn't make a difference what type of coin you need. The other thing is you need something that you can write with. A pencil, a pen. I'm going to use a Sharpie. Now this is how this trick goes. That is heads. And I turn it over, and that is tails. If I take the Sharpie, just wave. What's in between heads and tails? Oh, nothing. The coin is completely vanished. All right, so do you want to learn how to do this trick? All right, first, there's a couple rules before we get into this. Rule number 1, you're going to have to practice. You're going to have to practice this trick 10 minutes for 7 days before you show anyone. You just want to make sure that you're able to do this trick correctly. And when you practice the trick, always practice in the mirror so you can see what it looks like as a spectator, and you can also see if you're doing it correctly or not. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, never reveal the secret. I'm sharing this secret with you because you're my friend. However, never reveal the secret to the trick because it ruins it. It doesn't make it special or magical anymore. That's rule number 2. And rule number 3, only perform the trick 1 time. After you perform the trick, your friends are going to be like, oh my gosh, can you do it again? Can you do it again? You're like, no, because they're only trying to catch you, trying to figure it out. Let them be amazed by the mystery of the magic that you just performed. So those are the 3 rules. Now let's get started. Once again, the only thing you need is a coin and something to write with, a pencil, a pen, and in my case, I'm using a Sharpie. First part, you hold the coin in your hand, in your right hand like this. Not in the palm of your hand, like near the base of the fingers like that. Next, you are going to pretend to place the coin in your left hand. But as you're turning your right hand over, you're going to hold the coin with your thumb like this. Like that. Turn your hand over. Pretending to place the coin in your hand. You're going to close your fingers of your left hand as if you're grabbing the coin. Now you're going to remove your right hand, but you're still holding on to the coin. Don't do that. I'm just showing you what you're supposed to be doing. And you're going to reach for the pencil, pen, or Sharpie, whatever you're using. You're going to wave. Now place the pen back in your pocket, and when you place the pen in your pocket, you leave the coin there also. Come out, snap your fingers if you can. If you can't, you just wiggle your fingers, and then show that the coin completely vanished. Let's do that again, okay? Now we're going to do this on a count. Hold the coin in your hand like this. That's 1. 2, pretend to place it in your left hand. 3, remove your hand and pick up the pen. 4, wave. 5, place it in your pocket, the pen and the coin. 6, come out. 7, show that it completely vanished. One more time. This time we're going to do it in real time as if I'm performing. Right here we have a coin. That's tails. I turn it over, that's heads. Place it in my hand, get the magic wand or stick or pen, wave. What's between heads and tails? Nothing. Completely gone. One more time. This time I'm just going to go through the steps slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go, my friends. You just learned your first magic trick, how to vanish a coin. Remember, practice, never show the trick twice, and never reveal the secret. All right, we're going to end with one last trick, and I'm going to teach you the difference between a trick and an illusion, and it utilizes this card here. As you can see, I have a spot or a sun on this side. When I turn it over, I have 4. But when I snap my fingers, I have 3 on this side now and 6 on that side. Now that is an illusion because we know it's only 1 spot on this side and only 4 spots on this side. It's impossible to have 3 spots on the other side and 6 spots on the opposite side. That's impossible because it's only 1 card with 2 sides. Because in reality, it's only 1 spot here. Now let me let you in on a little secret on how this works, because this is an illusion. An illusion is not real. It's all about perception. See, it looks like it's 1 spot here, but actually it's 2. I'm covering this spot with my hand. And when I turn it over this side, it looks like it's 4, but actually it's 5. I'm covering the other spot. And when I turn it on this side, it looks like it's 3, but actually it's 2. That is the illusion. I'm creating that by covering the spots in my hand. But as I said, there is a difference between an illusion and a magic trick. An illusion can be explained. A magic trick can't, because I can't explain where the rest of these dots came from. The mystery of the 3 balls. And it goes a little something like this. This is 1, this is 2. This 3rd ball I'll just place in my pocket. And if you listen carefully, at the speed of sound, I have 1, 2, 3 balls again. I think you blinked. So let's try this again. This is 1, this is 2. This 3rd ball goes into my pocket. If you listen carefully, at the speed of sound, I have 1, 2, 3 balls again. Well, let's do this slightly differently this time. We're only going to use 1 ball. Keep your eye on this ball. And just with a puff of air, that ball completely vanishes from here and appears over here. But what happens if I use 2 balls? Well, it'll look something like this on a count of 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From here to here. Well, let's go back to 3 balls. And we're going to end where we began, friends. 3 balls. That's 1. That's 2. This 3rd ball goes into my pocket. If you listen closely, and at the speed of sound, all the balls completely vanish. Friends, be good, be safe, take care.